Overflows.
Master acts as catalyst. The master acts as a catalyst. He connects you to your innerness in myriad ways. Like a catalyst, he hits. His presence surrounds you, and you feel all that is happening in you is because of the presence of the master. But really, the master is not doing anything. It is the presence, the aura that surrounds him, that is doing everything. And the aura and the master cannot be separated from one another. Your feeling of gratitude is really for this presence, but still you are unable to realize this presence in invisible form of the master. And the master is the visible form of that presence. Both exist as light and its shadow. Slowly and slowly, as I come to this shadow, I realize the once between the light and the shadow. The master and the awakening are light. This catalytic presence is the fragrance of emptiness both within and without, inner and outer. In this presence, indeed, disciple comes to his own realization of inner emptiness. The emptiness acts as a catalyst. The emptiness acts as a catalyst in the process of transformation. The disciple realizes this first within. First such state is experienced in the company of the master. It can happen on one's own as well, when one has been in the company of the master in the past. Memory of the past life and events surfaces then. One will always find it almost impossible to give this state any form. One can feel and be in that state. Thus, total emptiness is the unlimited or vast expanse of the cosmos in the hands of the individual, that he experiences first during the meditation in myriad ways, and then this state surrounds. This happens through awakening. First light dawns as awakening within, then the journey continues, and one day this light or awakening explodes as enlightenment. Enlightenment is the death of life as it is and the end of the tunnel. This is the first step. Then comes the new step, a new birth, the beginning of new life. Floating in the vastness of the infinite sky, you have known death as the death of life. Indeed, death is a new beginning while you are still in the body. Before this new beginning, life was chaos, conflict, ego, memory, and imagination. After it, life is a cosmos, from chaos to cosmos, from conflict to harmony, from ego to oneness, from memory to no mind, nowness. Life is all inclusive. This is the experience of oneness as well. You can call it experience of enlightenment or of emptiness. It always happens differently, but the ultimate result remains the same for all. With ecstasy overflowing, You are completely drenched in it without hunger or any desire. You remain sitting, unmoving, still. Time flows without giving you a slightest inkling. Minutes or hours or days have passed. You realize just nearly 24 hours before, everything was different, and now everything is transformed in myriad ways, genetically, physically, mentally, and psychologically as well. The process of ultimate flowering is happening. Nothing more is beyond this. You enter into an eternal, timeless zone. Certainly, while sitting near the Master, you can experience this oneness, eternity within you. You realize there is nothing more to learn for you. Laughter, care, compassion, ecstasy, and fearlessness, or anything else. This inclusiveness becomes the way of life, living, concern, care, and the way of teaching, so that each one of you can experience this inclusiveness with the entire cosmos. Such indeed is the way of the cosmos that you have known as Master. The commune continues May 10th of May 2001. The seeker, dear Tao, I am really sorry for our call and how I misbehaved. At the same time, so grateful for what happened. Yes, it was very surprising to me, and yes, I was nervous. In my actual state of mind, I find that it was quite natural, but I had to run for my ringing phone upstairs. I really rushed because I guessed it was you calling, and I already missed your first call, was out of breath, and wanted to hide it. What really made it worst, then it was so hard for me to understand you because of the background noise via the hands-free device in the car. I perhaps understood only one or two sentences. At least I totally misunderstood you in asking me about my life. I thought it was about spiritual things, questions I have about my family, love, life, etc. Now there were and are no questions. I am living here with my husband and two sons of 6 and 8. The first 2 years, my husband and me fought a lot, but since a few years, we found a really beautiful way of living together in a really loving way, caring, tolerating each other, and giving us the room and freedom we need. So there is no questions. But I think you only wanted to get to know something about me and what is going on in my life. And I answered, I don't have anything to say to you. That is what I am really sorry about. I really would have liked to tell you something about me, and I really would have liked to get to know more about you. So I asked myself how this could happen. It was all about me, about my self insecurity. First of all, it has been a long time ago when I felt it that deeply. Thank you for mirroring me and led me to the care of it. I would really like to speak to you again when you have time for it, and I promise I will speak my mind when there is something that I am not sure about, because it is natural. Wednesday, 12th of May 2002. 21 Tao, sure. You can talk to me again. Will message you first. Blessings. Thursday, 13th of May 2021. All that I wanted to ask you or tell you about has already been answered. Felt it, heard it inside tonight and this morning. Your Facebook post from today additionally clarified. May 2nd, August 2021. Dear Tao, I don't want to be afraid any longer or to hide myself behind it. Destiny is too strong and suffering by being frozen just feels like wasting time. I have such a great longing to learn from you and to open myself up to you. I already do to place myself in your hands. Let everything flow, and that is not about relationship or roles. It is about longing to learn from you and be led by you in a way to become conscious and fully aware, to be free at home in my real nature and able to live my life in God so that I can live my life for the greatest good of all. There is no greater goal for me. May I reach it in this life or another does not matter. I am so grateful for your guidance. Each time when I ask for being within your energy field, I experience and therefore learn so much. Often your posts answer the questions that just before troubled my mind as if they were written for me. If you have any further advice for me, I am ready. Your surprise call showed me so much about my feelings of being not good enough or not worth it, leading to recognize that I have a scale like idea of worth of people. We all unchangeable are of the same worth, divine worth, everyone at every time. Thank you so much. February Day, Friday, 6th August 2021. Tao blessings. Will try to call you tomorrow, but time I will message you. Thank you. 19th of December 2021. Flowing love from a melting heart. I am so grateful for having met you. 24th of December 2021. Tao blessings. Take care. Always choose to be happy. Enough for now.